We are setting sail with the first of our DIY PT back pain relief trainings. And even before we begin the exercises in stage 1, we start with what I believe is one of the most important keys to healing and getting out of pain. And that is how you sit, stand, and walk every day. Let me explain with this metaphor. Imagine driving your car out of alignment. You can get away with it for a while, but over time that wear becomes uneven and eventually the system breaks down. Our bodies work the same way. It's a brilliantly designed mechanical system where every joint has an ideal position. In a well-aligned body, your shoulders should stack over your pelvis, over your knees, over your ankles, allowing forces to be distributed evenly. When alignment is off, stress becomes uneven, and that's where problems begin. So give me just a quick moment to explain why practicing what I'm about to teach you is so key to getting out of pain. First, you should know there's an important principle in the body called Wolff's Law. And it tells us that when bone is stressed abnormally, it adapts by laying down more bone, which shows up as things like bone spurs, arthritis, and degeneration. So abnormal stress from poor posture doesn't just cause discomfort, it actually changes your structure over time. Now let's just discuss muscles quickly. Muscles are designed to function at an optimal length, what we call proper length-tension relationship. And when a muscle is too short or too long, it becomes inefficient and weak. So when your posture shifts even slightly, some muscles tighten, others lengthen, and our system loses balance. A common example is something called lower cross syndrome. This is when your hip flexors and back extensors become short and tight, usually from sitting too much, and your glutes and your abdominals, your spine's primary stabilizers, then become long and weak. Now don't worry, this program addresses this. But before we get there, another key physiological truth and reason why we start with walking, sitting, and standing is that the body follows the path of least resistance. This means your nervous system is designed to conserve energy, so it creates movement habits that feel easy, even if they're not ideal. An example of this is when we walk without adequate arm swing and torso rotation, or walking and landing flat-footed instead of a clear heel strike. Both of these common tendencies create huge compressive strain to the low back. Many of us sit, stand, and move in ways that are efficient, but not healthy for our joints. If you've ever had an injury, your body learns to avoid pain. So last principle, it creates compensations, new patterns to protect you. The problem is those patterns often stay long after the pain is gone, continuing to place stress on your body. An example is when your deep core, transversus abdominis, and multifidus, they become inhibited from previous back pain, resulting now in low back stability. Don't worry, we're going to take care of that too, but in the early stages, the most important thing you can do is walk correctly, sit ideally, and stand properly to change the forces going through your joints, discs, ligaments, and muscles now. And that's where our healing begins. So yes, it's going to feel unfamiliar at first. It may even feel like effort, but over time your body will relearn healthier patterns, and those patterns support strength, balance, long-term joint health. So let's get to it. I'll see you at your first video, how to walk to reduce low back pain.